Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson. I'm speaking on behalf of Georgian Harm Reduction Network and the Eurasian Harm Reduction Network that submitted a joint report on human rights and drug policies in Georgia. We would like to highlight three major issues from the report on non-discrimination, liberty and security of person, and right to life of those who inject drugs. In relation to committee's question number 3 to 7 on right to non-discrimination, we would like to highlight that Georgian drug policies contain provisions that directly discriminate against people who use drugs. So-called zero-tolerance policies have impacted people who use drugs the most. They are most criminalized and an outcast group from society with direct legal ban on exercising a number of human rights enshrined in the Covenant on Political and Civil Rights. In relation to committee's question 10 to 18 and specifically right to life, please note that people who use drugs are intentionally neglected and often left to death. The ministerial decree dated of 5th of December 2010 obliges medical staff to notify the police in each case of overdose amongst people who use drugs. These policies alienate drug users, their families and friends to call the emergency services to seek for help, as they are pushed to make a decision between a life of a person on one hand and the prison or a death on the other. Overwhelming number of these cases lead to death, and the government does not hold any information about this, although anecdotal information indicates that there are about 7 to 8 overdoses a month, and each of these cases lead to death. Number 3, in relation to committee's question 10 to 18 again, and particularly liberty and security of a person, we would like to highlight that Georgian drug policies allow police officers to voluntarily exercise the power of strict drug testing, which means that tens of thousands of people annually are stopped and searched and forced into drug testing, which is arbitrary detention. They're taken to the drug testing to submit for illegal drugs and metabolites of illegal drugs in their bodies, and refusal for such a test results in heavy sanctions such as fine and criminal fines and imprisonments for a long time. These are the issues that we highlighted in the report. We will look forward to answer your questions if there is any on these particular issues or other issues related to drug policy and human rights in Georgia, specifically impeding the exercise of human rights enshrined in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson.